Hi passionate Rangers FC fans, welcome to Rangers Update, your dedicated source for all things Rangers. Before we dive in, we want to express our gratitude for your unwavering support. If you bleed blue, don't forget to subscribe, smash that like button, and let's strengthen our community. Now let's get into the latest updates. A hearty welcome to our new followers. Your backing means the world to us. Let's get to the news. There's been a lot of noise around Ibrox lately, but nothing quite as thrilling as this. Whispers are growing louder that Rangers have completed a sensational £7 million move for Sondre Holmlund, a name that's hard to pronounce but even harder to ignore. If you've been keeping an ear to the ground in the world of European football, you'll know that the 2-year-old Norwegian centre-back has been turning heads across the continent with a string of mature, commanding performances in the Eliteserien. Now it looks like he's packing his bags for Glasgow. Nothing's been officially announced, but several sources close to the club suggest that the ink has dried on the deal. It's a bold move, a signal of intent, and potentially one of the most exciting bits of transfer business we've seen from the Gers in years. £7 million may sound hefty, especially for a player without Premier League or Champions League minutes under his belt, but when you factor in the potential resale value and what he brings on the pitch, it might just prove to be a bargain. Fans are already buzzing, and why wouldn't they be? It's the kind of signing that could reshape the defense for seasons to come. What makes this rumor even juicier is the way it's all unfolded under the radar. Rangers have been notoriously secretive in this window, and this deal seems to have come out of nowhere. While other clubs are making flashy announcements and playing poker in the press, Rangers might have just pulled off a classic Ibrox ambush. Sondre Holmlund isn't exactly a household name outside of Norway, at least not yet, but scouts across Europe have been tracking him. The lad has that rare mix of size, intelligence, and composure that coaches drool over, standing at 6 feet 3 inches with a calmness on the ball that belies his age. He reads the game like someone 10 years older. Some insiders claim that the coaching staff have been eyeing him for months, carefully weighing up the numbers before pulling the trigger. And now, with the league season on the horizon and competition fierce, the timing couldn't be better. There's a growing belief around the training ground that Holmlund could step straight into the starting 11, whether he partners Connor Goldson or becomes part of a back three. This is the kind of player who doesn't just fill gaps, he transforms systems. There's also talk that the player himself pushed for the move, which says a lot. According to a few well-placed voices in the Norwegian media, Rjaster turned down approaches from clubs in Belgium and the Netherlands. The allure of Ibrox, the history, the chance to play in front of 50,000 passionate fans seems to have swayed him. And let's be honest, who could blame him for a young Scandinavian footballer? Rangers represents both a proving ground and a launch pad. The Premiership is physical, fast, and unforgiving, but it's also a stage, and Holmlund appears eager to perform on it. Word is the deal includes a structured bonus system based on appearances and European progression, showing how much belief the club has in him. This isn't just a punt, it's a project. A strategic investment in a defender who could be the backbone of the team for years, or in a few years' time a tidy profit for the books if the big leagues come calling. Either way, it's a calculated move from a club that seems to be playing chess, while others play checkers. Digging deeper into Holmlund's style, it's clear what Rangers might be seeing in him. He's not just a bruiser at the back. He's a modern centre-half, comfortable playing out from the back, rarely caught out of position, and surprisingly agile for his frame. Analysts in Norway often praised his decision-making and aerial dominance, comparing him favorably to some of the nation's top defensive exports. One scout even described him as a Viking version of John Stones, a compliment not thrown around lightly. If Michael Beale or whoever's shaping tactics these days is looking for a player who can launch attacks from deep, split the lines with accurate passes, and still put in a crunching tackle when needed, Rjaster fits the bill. And with Rangers likely to face a mix of low blocks and high presses in domestic and European play, having a defender who can handle pressure and initiate transitions is priceless. Fans may remember the frustrations of previous seasons where the team struggled to build from the back under pressure. This could be the answer. Of course, there are questions. There always are. Can he adapt quickly to the speed and intensity of Scottish football? Will he settle in Glasgow, a city that lives and breathes its football with a passion bordering on madness? We've seen foreign signings struggle to find their feet amid the pressure cooker of the old firm rivalry, but everything about Holmlund suggests he has the mentality to cope. Those who've interviewed him say he's quiet but fiercely driven, a leader in the making. There's talk that his former manager saw him as a future captain and teammates described him as obsessed with winning. That's exactly the type of hunger Rangers need right now, especially if they're serious about reclaiming the title and making a real dent in Europe. The timing is also crucial, with key departures and injuries at the back. There's a gap crying out to be filled. And if this deal really has been finalized, it means the club moved swiftly and decisively, perhaps learning from past hesitations that saw targets slip away. Financially, £7 million isn't just a fee, it's a statement. Rangers have spent big in the past, but rarely with this kind of precision. This isn't splashing cash to make headlines. This is investing in a cornerstone. And what's more, it shows that the board are backing the coaching staff's vision, with revenue streams boosted by recent European adventures and commercial deals. Rangers seem determined to put their money where their ambition is. Some insiders are even suggesting this transfer might open the door for a more aggressive window overall, that this is the first domino, that behind the scenes the club's recruitment machine is just getting started. There's no denying that. The title race will be brutal this year. Celtic are no pushovers and the chasing pack is getting stronger. So if Rangers are serious about asserting their dominance, signing a player like ØRJASÄTER might be the opening shot in a summer of intent, and just maybe a sign that this season will be about more than just survival. It'll be about supremacy. Before we continue, make sure to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications to get all the exclusive news about Rangers FC. Don't overlook any details about your beloved team. It's crucial for Rangers FC fans. Then there's the fan reaction. As always, social media has exploded. Some are scrambling to learn how to pronounce his name, others are pulling up YouTube compilations of his best tackles. The general mood is one of cautious excitement. Supporters know that success in the transfer market doesn't always translate to the pitch, but this feels different. There's a sense that ØRJASÄTER is part of a larger puzzle finally coming together. The kind of signing that makes you sit up and pay attention. He might not be a marquee name yet, but those in the know seem convinced he could be one of the signings of the season. The kind of player who becomes a fan favorite not by what he says, but by what he does between the white lines. And in a club where legends are made in derby tackles and European nights, the opportunity is there. He just has to seize it. There's also chatter that he could be unveiled in the next few days, possibly even at Ibrox itself. Cameras ready, fans waiting, a proper Rangers welcome in the making. Let's not forget the impact this could have on the dressing room. Competition breeds performance, and bringing in a new hungry defender could push the current crop to new heights. Connor Goldson, Ben Davies, Leon Balogun, they'll all be aware of the challenge now. No one spot is guaranteed, and that's exactly how it should be at a club chasing silverware. ØRJASÄTER's arrival might also be a signal to younger academy players. This is the level you need to reach. No complacency, only excellence. And if the whispers are true, he's already been in contact with a few players via social media, starting to integrate to connect. That's the modern game for you. Chemistry off the pitch often translates to cohesion on it. It's still early days, of course, and the proof will be in the performances. But everything points to this being a signing that could redefine Rangers' defensive identity. A calculated risk, yes, but also a thrilling opportunity. One that, if it pays off, could be remembered for years to come. Naturally, this development hasn't gone unnoticed across the city. The green half of Glasgow will be watching with keen interest and perhaps a touch of concern. A £7 million investment in a young high-potential defender is no small move. It's a flex, a reminder that Rangers aren't here to make up the numbers, they're here to win. And if ØRJASÄTER turns out to be as good as those in the know believe, then Celtic will need to respond. That's the beauty of this rivalry. One move begets another. The battle lines are drawn not just on the pitch but in boardrooms and scouting departments. It's strategic, it's psychological, and in this case it could be seismic. This signing could shift the balance, or at least make it wobble. For now, it's all speculation. No official confirmation from the club, no scarf above a head photos. Just the rumble of something big brewing beneath the surface. But in Glasgow, sometimes the rumor is as intoxicating as the reality, and this one has all the ingredients of a blockbuster. So what comes next? We wait, we speculate, we dream. That's the dance of the transfer window. One day it's quiet, the next it explodes. And this ØRJASÄTER deal feels like it's about to blow. The buzz around Ibrox is real. The feeling that something special is building, a team being shaped, not just to compete but to dominate. If this deal is done, and all signs suggest it is, it marks a moment, a turning point. A declaration that Rangers mean business, that they're not just reacting to the competition. They're dictating the tempo. For fans, the next few weeks will be crucial. watching how the new man beds in who comes next and whether this is the start of something greater. But for now we revel in the rumor and the thrill of possibility. In the belief that just maybe Rangers have landed a gem, Sandra Holmlund-Ryaster. Remember the name, it might be one we're singing for a long time. Greetings fans, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel as it's greatly appreciated by Rangers FC, and don't forget to share your thoughts on the news in the comments section below. Until the next video, stay tuned.